I built a tiny house accommodation overlooking the beautiful Seto Inland Sea in Japan. This is the southern tip of Kurahashi Island in Kure City, Hiroshima Prefecture. Small islands can be seen in the distance, and on a clear day, the mountains of Shikoku can be seen. Katsuragama Beach is nearby, and the view from here is characterized by the lack of man-made structures. It was designed by Tadashi Mirai, architect of Arrow House. He is a pioneer of tiny house in Japan. After studying architecture at Columbia University in New York, Mirai returned to Japan and studied under architectural master Arita Isozaki. After becoming independent, he developed the tiny house Arrow House. Then, in 2023, he developed Dome, a movable tiny house of approximately 7 square meters. This was inspired by a Japanese tea house. Because the site for this project is long and narrow, the 3 huts were connected by a wooden deck in the middle and divided into a bedroom wing, a living wing, and a water wing according to function. The hut was built in Kanagawa Prefecture, next to Tokyo. This factory had previously made a prototype that was one size smaller than this hut. Since there was also an assumption of a short delivery time, 3 huts were made at this factory. Anyone with the skills can make these huts. The facilities inside the water building will be carried out by local carpenters and other construction companies after they arrive at the site. On the other hand, on the local site, the original old house was demolished and the land was cleared once. The plan is to fill the land on the ocean side and place the hut on top of it. This is because there is a breakwater on the sea side and the sea cannot be seen from the height of the cleared land. We decided to place a huge block of concrete in the soil. This is to prevent the building from collapsing after it is placed. The concrete would be placed around it so that the soil would not spread out. Plastic stakes and real bamboo were used for the fill. There are so many bamboos growing on Kurahashi Island that we were in trouble. With the permission of the landowner, we gathered mainly thick ones. The reason is that without earth-retaining walls, they are prone to collapse. The soil we collected was from the neighboring Adajima, which is granitic, well-drained, and has low clay content. Fill should not exceed 1 meter. This is because the law requires that the height of fill be less than 1 meter. The soil should be firmly consolidated to create a fill that is resistant to collapse. The 3 sheds were transported approximately 800 kilometers by 2 large trucks from the plant in Fujisawa City, Kanagawa Prefecture to Kurahashi Island. They were lifted by crane from the back of the trucks and placed on high ground. The living wing, bedroom wing, and water wing were brought into position by crane. For the time being, they were placed in their proper positions and fine-tuned with a measuring tape at the end to make sure they were in the correct position. At that time, the legs are also attached. Wheels can be optionally added, in which case they can be moved. The crane lifted the huts again, moved them around a bit, and they were finally complete. The 3 black huts in a row are a beautiful sight. A local construction company was hired to install a wooden deck and bargola connecting the 3 huts, creating a sense of unity among them. Guests can move smoothly through the huts. In addition, the retractable tents provide peace of mind on rainy or sunny days.